And that's another major point I want to bring in right now is I think the best tool for people to have is a critical mindset. Is the mindset to think for themselves. And if you think about, I spit the verse earlier on when you guys was put me on the spot. I said at the end of my verse, I said the greatest weapon possessed is a person with a brain who can think for themselves. And I think that's the main thing is people need to think for themselves. And
Hmm.
our whole lives we're being told how to think. You're being told what to believe and what to think, and we're growing up in a school system, and they're telling you these are the right answers, these are the wrong answers. Even though we know there's two sides to history, and the people who win the war is who writes the history,
Yep.
and they can tell it from whatever angle they want to spin it on. You
You're
know,
right.
like in America, we're always the good guys, everybody else is the bad guys. But I know it ain't so
Deep
black and white.
inside, it's not sure. Right. You're right.
Exactly. I know
You're right.
there's a lot more to black history than the civil rights movement, like
Hmm.
Black Wall Street and things of that nature, things that we don't hear a lot about. And then that's where it's on us to start digging deeper and not just, being spoon fed our whole lives to wake up one day and say, you know what? I'm asking questions. There's things that I want to know. I want to learn this stuff. I want to just go search out these answers and learn more about this world that I live in, you know, and not just take everything for face value that's been told to me my whole life, and that's unfortunate. There's a lot of people who don't have that. And those are the ones who are very heavily influenced because I think some of it can stem from being insecure and
Hmm.
our natural instinct of survival is to fit in so we don't get picked on, or so we don't get called out, so we don't stand out. So we'll fit in. If we think this is cool, then we'll go with that so that people will accept us. But if we stand out, then now we feel like our well-being is threatened, or people may not like us, or people are going to make fun of us or say something about us or not support us. But what I say is to artists out there, if you're an artist, the best thing you can do is stand out. Because if you blend in, no one recognizes you. We was talking earlier about how everybody sounded the same. Back in the day, everybody was standing out, it seemed like. They was being themselves, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. And so, and that's another thing I always encourage you guys is know yourself. That's a big one. Know yourself. Who are you? Do you know who you are? I'm 30 years old. I'm still learning more of who I am through life experiences as I continue to grow and go through things in life. I'm still learning things about Cole Mize. You know what I'm saying? Know
Hmm.
yourself. Spend time with yourself. Spend time in your own head thinking like, what do I think? Gathering your thoughts together. Know
Yeah.
yourself and be yourself. God gave us all a unique thumbprint. No one else has it. At least that's what CSI tells me in all these investigation shows and stuff like that. So I'm gonna take their word on it. I haven't searched for every thumbnail in the world, so I'm just assuming no one else has mine. I hope not. If they do, I hope they ain't doing no type of crime because
Yeah.
they may be setting me up. But we're all unique, and I think that's something we should embrace and and stand out, be different. Be courageous to be yourself. And I think the world needs that because I think we all have something special to offer the world. And we don't give that to them if we're not being ourselves.